Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing not too badly. I got a little bit of, I should have taken my puffer, and I didn't. I had it on my mind, and just like everything else that slips through my mind, I got a lot of holes in there. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day so far. It is the 19th of December. We are creeping ever so close to the big day. And yeah, Christmas is just, it's right here, right here. So this is the fourth. Yesterday we lit our fourth candle for Advent. Today is the second day of Hanukkah. So again, happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish friends on here. And it's nice to see, you know, we all come together in community, right? So whether we hold the exact same beliefs or not, doesn't matter. We all come together in love and goodness and spirit and stitching or diamond painting or crochet, knitting, whatever it is, right? We all come together. So as long as we all do it in love and respect, then it's good. So it is minus 19 outside. Another cold day. It's supposed to get colder. And but yeah, no, don't like it. Don't like it. So I am working here on its beginning. You can see this here. So I am almost right up here at the, right about here. And so I'm almost finished using this one thread. And which is, I think, hey, get down, you little brat. 3863. What are you doing, you little brat? He may show. There he is. I don't think you'll see him all, but that's him. Go on down. Now he's gone to bug Jonah. I kind of will be happy once Christmas is done and I can put all my decorations away because it's just everything's all over the place. But, oh, they're both looking outside the window. One on one side, the other one on the other side. Monkey see, monkey do. Do you have cats and they do the same, or dogs? And they do the same thing. If one is doing it, the other one has to do it. Sydney. Sydney. Little brat. So, yeah. But, I've got company coming today for lunch. So David's coming. So we're going to spend, I have lasagna and garlic bread, or toast, garlic toast. And it's going to be good company and some good Christmas music on, and yeah. And that's it. And I'm going to stitch, and the lasagna is not homemade. It's not homemade. But I do get one, and yes, it does have some cheese in there. And I have yet to find a vegan lasagna that is good. I just have not found it. Not at all. So I got this nice big pan. It's quite a large pan. And it's from those of us here in Canada, it's the President's Choice. And it's the vegetarian one. Not vegan, vegetarian. And I would like nothing more than to have it as totally vegan, but it's just not something that's feasible. I just cannot find one. But anyways, I got it at Superstore, and they make by far the best frozen lasagna. It's not so, like, I've gotten lasagna that is, doesn't have any cheese in there, and it's just kind of vegetables, sorta, more like tomato paste and just a odd vegetable in there, but it's mostly pasta. It is mostly lasagna, and like it's that high and just compact, and it's horrible. It is horrible. Whereas this one, it is very nice, very flavorful, and it is by far the best. And I do not get this very often because I don't like the cheese in there. Like to have it with cheese, but like I said, I've bought Stouffer's. I've bought all kinds of others. They do have the no name in the yellow kind, and that one's not as good as the President's Choice kind. So those of you in Canada will recognize that. And the only other way I could do it is by making it, myself. But I just don't have the energy for that. I should, though, but I haven't found yet. I know you can get the lasagna noodles that are oven ready. I suppose I could do that, which means no boiling. You just pop it in, like do it all up, and I may try that. But you know what? I can't make it for what I buy it for. And this was $12 for a nice big pan. And it is so good. It is so good. And then I have garlic toast. And then I have a dessert. And yeah. So it'll be a couple of hours of good company. Some chatting. And that. So, yeah. Just, not much at all. And like I said yesterday, I just made up a box of, it was just items I had bought over the year. It's, stuff that I still had here, and because I had boxed cookies and just various things. If you're wondering what to give someone, an older person, what you can give them is besides the gift of your time and your visit, which is so important for older people or shut-ins, is to have family come and visit, like, that's what I would like, is for them to come and visit and spend some time with me, and just be there for me, and that. It's not always on how much money you spend. And I'm sure most of you realize that, right? The older we get, the more we realize that it isn't the monetary gifts, because anybody can send a monetary gift. I know that a lot of people would rather have you come and visit them instead of just once a year. Come, 3 or 4 times a year. Nothing is so great for a person than to have family visit and friends. So if you're looking for that last minute gift, yeah, that's the best thing. Or make something at home and bring it. Like a dessert, or, go and buy, if they like oranges and apples, or whatever it is, grapes, or whatever. Just do up a nice basket with that. Like, it's so easy. We would see it all the time there where I worked, that family would stop maybe once a year and stop in to see their supposed loved ones. And they just kind of, after they're done, and I can just see them out in the car. Well, that's done for another year. And you think it's just such a waste of time, to spend an hour with them. But for them, that makes their whole year. So, yep. Sydney, what are you doing? Oh, there you are. There you are, you little brat. Get. Sydney. Does that make you happy? Little brat. That'll be Sydney's first Christmas with us. Yes, it's Sydney's first Christmas. Yeah. wow. But, yeah, so I'd really love to hear back from you because I would really love to do a live here. And, but I need your input on this. I really need to hear what you all think. What day is the best day of the week for you all? Forget evenings, because I'm not good at evening. Okay, so that's not an option. Why is it always when I take my thread out that I don't even know where it went to? I don't even know where that went to. Oh well. Okay. So, Sydney. So now here I'm starting with 3799. And I'm going to be working here on the tires for this wagon. Sydney. All fun and games until someone gets hurt. Get down there. So what are your plans for 2023? Have you got plans, stitchy plans? Sydney. Have you got something planned for 2023? And is there a project that you really want to start for New Year's Day? I'll have to see. It's hard to believe that's less than 2 weeks away, people. Less than 2 weeks away. Oh my gosh. 2 weeks from yesterday will be New Year's Day. Like, oh my gosh. So, yeah, so are you planning on starting something new? Is there something you'd like to try that you have not tried yet? And you think perhaps next year that you're going to bite the bullet and try it. Now, don't be afraid to start something. Like if you've never worked on linen, try it. And don't give up after the first 5 minutes and say, I can't get this. I can't get this. Well, I don't think that, if you sit down and say, I'm going to fly a jumbo jet and I'm going to learn it all in 5 minutes. And I'm going to be able to take off and land, no problem. Nope. Going to be a lot of crash and burns. But so it takes practice, right? With anything, it takes practice. It takes a lot of perseverance, and even if all that you do, and I tell people this all the time. If all you do is sit there with a small piece of fabric and just practice how to hold your needle, how to do the threads, how to get your tension right. All right. Nobody was perfect their very first time or their first 10th time or their first 100th time. It's stitching is so easy. And if you can sew, you can stitch. because it is no different than sewing by hand. Now, would I say tackle a stitching or sewing a big king size quilt? No. I would say try something small first. And sometimes it's just trying to wrap your mind around it. And I know for me that I have blocks in my understanding of things. And that's why, you keep at it. If you get frustrated, put it down. And if you want to throw it across the room, just put it down and walk away. And wait a bit and come back to it again. And don't give up. So, I'm tired this morning. Mind you, who was it? Lily Bell woke me up at 3:45. So I've been up since 3:45. But thankfully, this isn't like day 5 of being up that early. Looks like I have something in the mail. So, goes the snowplow. I have to go outside a little later and push the snow away from the door because I don't want to have a repeat of what was when I first moved here, and a big hard lump of snow there by the door. So I have to chip away at it. Yeah. So it was a little bit of light snow this morning. And a little bit last night too. So, are you just staying home for this Christmas? Is family coming to you? Are you preparing anything? Like if your family's coming to you, are you going to make something, or are you they're going to take care of it all? I have to get my tofurkey out. I bought a tofurkey roast. So they had it at Superstore. So I know there's somebody on here who actually works at the company Tofurkey. And it's just a very hard thing here to come by out here. So when I saw it in Winnipeg there a couple of weeks ago, do you realize it'll be 2 weeks on Wednesday that this little fart went in to get fixed? Like, oh my gosh, 2 weeks already? Get down. You little brat. Get down. Get down. You should see the mess here on the floor again. I will be happy when he gets past this stage. He is getting there. Like, Yes, Sydney. Yes, Sydney. What do you want? Okay, go away. Go down. Go lay down there and lay with Lilybell. Oh, I'm going to have to take my puffer. And I may just lay down here on the sofa for a little bit. Because I'm tired. But thankfully for the last little while, I've been sleeping pretty good. I haven't gotten up until about 5 o'clock, so that extra hour makes a big difference. Oops. I did get up to the bathroom once. So, yes. But otherwise, nothing else. It's just quiet, and thankfully I did the dishes yesterday, and I won't have many today. So, but I am going to have to get and put the garbage out later. So I'm going to have to do that. Because I don't want to go out tomorrow. I just want to stay in and that's it. So I'm not sure what time I started this video. And of course I can't see it on here. But I've tried to have it where it's flipped over the other way, but I don't know, for some reason, like where the screen is up towards me and it's the camera from the back of the camera that's looking down, but I may try it again. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow and see how that works. So I so wish that I could have gotten some Lebkuchen or gingerbread, spice cookies, whatever. They're called Lebkuchen in German, and oh, they're so good. Oh, they are so good. There goes the plow back the other way. Then you come by here, depending on how much snow falls, right? So hopefully for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day that there's no snow or anything, so that they can be home with their families. So, but yeah. So remember that to like, share, subscribe, comment, and thank you to all of my returning subscribers. And if you're new here, thank you very much for stopping in to see what my channel's all about. And perhaps you will, if you haven't subscribed, that you will consider subscribing. It's nice to see my numbers when they start to rise. And that when I started out on my channel, I thought I'd only have a few. So I'm sitting at 505. So I can't complain. I just cannot complain. I think it's fabulous. Just fabulous. And when I started my channel, oh my gosh, I didn't know what I was going to say. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't like the sound of my own voice. Yeah, it was, I didn't know how to do anything at all. But I had spoken with Laura from Stitching with Laura, and through our various conversations, she taught me everything that I know, and I thank her for that. And I thank you all for your wonderful support and kind comments and suggestions, and for your prayers and blessings. So I'm just going to finish down here. And I will show you here what this looks like. It should start to really kind of show itself now that with the with me working on the tires and the grates there from the wagon. And actually, this is moving along quite nicely, and I like this one. I don't know if this has that same kind of fabric feel to it that the ones that I showed you over the last few days, the 14 counts. So there is the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. There is also my dedicated email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. So if you would like to private message me like that, go ahead. It's just between you and me. And yeah. If you would like prayers said for you or offered for you, please let me know. If there's something special that you want to add here, then let me know. If there is, of course, once I can get my live going in whatever platform that is. Now, somebody was mentioning Discord. I don't have Discord, but I'm willing to try anything except stand on my head and chew bubble gum at the same time. Yep. Or stand on top of the CN building. The CN tower. Nope. I'm scared of heights. Nope. Anything higher than my ankles is too high for me. I actually, even if I see it on a picture or watch it in a movie, my stomach flips. It absolutely flips. I just have a hard time, looking at things like, oh my gosh, does anybody else have that? Anybody else have an aversion to heights? So, yeah, okay. Well, I guess that's it for now. So that's how far I am, and that's the second tire, and then these here are the grates here for the no, not up here. Yeah, here and a little bit here. So for the wagon. Yep. So I'm going to continue working with this and see how far I can get. But it is starting to take shape. So I may get it done next year. Hopefully. I'd like to see some finishes next year. You know, at least a few. And I would like to go and get my Autumn Lady framed, but that's more money than I have. So yeah, so I'm not gonna do that right away. So alrighty. So see, it is 10:09. All right, everyone. So may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Lily Bell. There goes another plow going in the same direction. And then I wonder what that is way down there. Yeah, so yeah. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for dying on the cross for me so that my sins will be forgiven. All right, everyone. I hope to see you here tomorrow. Thank you and amen to everyone. So, toodle-oodles, everybody.